Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the UMBC Coaches Corner. I'm Dan LaHatte. Earlier today, I was able to speak with UMBC head men's lacrosse coach, Coach Don Zimmerman, about their past couple games as well as the upcoming games, two local in-state rivalries against the top-ranked Maryland Terrapins, as well as a trip over to Homewood Field to take on the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays. Coach, haven't spoken to you in a couple weeks, but got a good win here at UMBC Stadium against Rutgers. Then the last two games haven't quite gone the Retrievers' way against very quality opponents, both Loyola and then this past weekend. Just what do you take from the last two games and the season as a whole as you move forward?
Well, I think that we are progressing as far as. Let's start over.
Okay. Yeah, you can just speak right to me, not to the camera. So basically, what do you take from the early season games? Got a win, but a couple setbacks. What are you looking for from your team?
We're looking for more consistency on all facets of our game. We're still turning the ball over way too much on offense. I think we're rushing and we're not really taking our time and looking for the best shot available. We tend to take the first shot rather than work for the best shot. Defensively, I think that we're starting to understand our schemes, but still breaking down on the basic fundamentals: stick position, our slide angles, communication. It's little things that this team can improve on. The little things, and these are things that we definitely can improve on. Then I think we'll take a real big step in the right direction. But until we understand the importance of these little things and get the guys doing the basic fundamentals, I think we're going to continue to struggle.
But this test by fire continues tomorrow night. Big challenge here down to College Park. Take on the number one ranked Terps. What needs to happen to get into a groove and get back in the win column?
Well, I think the first thing is we can't think of winning. We need to think of playing to the best of our ability, one play at a time. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Again, getting back to the fundamentals. We're playing a team that is very strong, very disciplined. We need to be strong. We need to be disciplined, and so I think that if we can concentrate on doing the little things, one play at a time. Not get too high if something goes our way and not getting too low if it goes against us. Just being steady, being consistent, playing with poise, playing with discipline, taking advantage of our opportunities. That's what we want to see. We want to see growth from this game tomorrow night. And look, if we can go down there and play to our best ability and get a win, that'd be great. But first and foremost, we want to be a good, solid lacrosse team and let everything else take care of itself.
Now, last year, they were pretty highly ranked as well, able to knock them off. Does that help the team at all to know that they can take on a familiar opponent, team like Maryland, and have success against them?
Well, it should. You want to learn from past achievements. And certainly last year, we came out here on a midweek game and came back in the fourth quarter and beat a very good Maryland team. So, that can give us some strength. But we also have to know that, Maryland remembers that as well. And they're going to come in here, and it's the old fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. We have to expect to be ready for Maryland to play their best game against us. And that's fine. That's what you want. You want to, take on your opponent's best shot. But, in order to be successful, we have to be ready to play our best game as well.
So then Friday, another familiar opponent taking on your alma mater, Johns Hopkins, over at their place. What's unique about that? It's a cross-town matchup. Guys have probably played together a lot in summer ball and that kind of thing. What's unique about that game?
Well, Homewood Field's always a special place to play. It's considered by many to be the mecca of lacrosse. And certainly Hopkins has an outstanding team, well coached, talent, play hard. So, tell you the truth, I haven't thought too much about Hopkins because I have to focus on Maryland. But I know the guys will be excited to go over to Homewood Field. Not a whole lot of time to get ready. and sometimes that's better. Sometimes we play down at Maryland tomorrow night, and we come home and we throw our uniforms in the laundry and pull them out Friday and go play Hopkins. So it really does give the players the opportunity to step up and play their game against another really quality opponent.
Excellent. Thank you for your time and good luck this week.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. For the UMBC Coaches Corner, I'm Dan LaHatte.